Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to continue my guide on second job advancement for fighters. In Artale, fighters appear to be the least favorite class compared to pages being second and spearmen being first. So since I'm also a fighter, currently level 51, I wanted to share my experience on what skills you should prioritize while leveling up your fighter. In the background will be some clips I put together where I recommend training spots you can go to while leveling up your fighter. For fighters, you can either use a sword or an axe. You can choose between one-handed or two-handed, but it's your preference on what weapon you decide to use. I'll be referring to sword and axe mastery as weapon mastery, and sword and axe booster as weapon booster to simplify things. Weapon mastery, in my opinion, should be one of the first skills you max out as a second job warrior. Level 30 through 36, put plus 3 into weapon mastery, which should leave you at 19 by level 36. At level 37, put plus 1 into weapon mastery, maxing it out at 20, and put plus 2 into weapon booster. At level 38, put plus 3 into weapon booster, leaving it at level 5. To quickly explain, weapon booster increases your attack speed, so if you have a two-handed sword and it's a normal attack speed, you will hit with fast attack speed with weapon booster. From level 39 through 44, put plus 3 into rage, leaving it at 18. At level 45, put plus 2 into rage, maxing it out at 20, and put the remaining point into power guard. Rage is a fighter exclusive skill, and at max level can give you plus 10 weapon attack. In Artale currently, we have snowflakes, which can be purchased for world coins, and the snowflake gives plus 20 attack for 10 minutes. So if you activated the skill Rage, it would override that buff and only give them plus 10 attack, making you the bad guy. So my recommendation is, for us fighters, we just mainly use Rage when we're solo grinding, just to be safe. I recommend leveling up Power Guard, because it can be a huge potion saver, because this skill blocks a percentage of touch damage dealt by the monster, and you deal 10% damage back. From levels 46 through 54, put plus 3 into Power Guard, leaving it at level 28. At level 55, put plus 2 into Power Guard, maxing it at level 30, and put plus 1 into Final Attack. You can start leveling Final Attack at this point, which supposedly has been fixed in Artale compared to MapleStory back in the day. Final Attack is a passive skill that has a chance of dealing a second attack when using Slash Blast and Power Strike. Raising this skill will increase the damage dealt and how often this passive will proc. From level 56 to 64, put plus 3 into Final Attack, leaving it at 28. At level 65, put plus 2 into Final Attack, maxing it out at level 30, and put the remaining point into Weapon Booster, leaving it at level 6. From level 66 through 70, put plus 3 into Weapon Booster, maxing it out at level 20, and you'll have 1 SP left over, so I recommend just putting it into Iron Body. I created an Artale Second Job Fighter SP guide in a Google Sheet, and I'll link it in the description for you guys to review on your own time. Lastly, I wanted to talk about accuracy. I usually reference the Artale Monster Database, which I'll share a link in the description, but whenever I want to go to a new training spot, I'll usually reference this database. Warriors shouldn't typically have many accuracy issues until around second job, since most of the monsters we train on have a low avoidability, but around second job without any gear, I believe you should have around 26 accuracy. Sword and Axe Mastery gives fighters roughly 20 free accuracy by their late 30s, so I highly recommend leveling up this skill first. Once you're level 35, I highly recommend purchasing a male or female level 35 overall and scroll it with 10 100% overall dex scrolls. Next, for fighters who choose sword as their primary weapon, I recommend them at level 35 to grab a Lion Heart. This sword is special because it's one of the only two-handed swords with fast attack speed. Try to find one with 10 dex, 60 weapon attack, and 15 accuracy, which shouldn't be a problem to find in the auction house. This will give you around 23 additional accuracy. Next, I would focus on getting cheap accuracy work gloves. It costs around 400k to get a 3 dex, 6 accuracy work glove, and I highly recommend getting one until you have enough money to get a weapon attack work glove. We also want to get at least a 6 accuracy red snowshoe, which should be good enough until you can scroll some better shoes yourself in the late game. Lastly, at level 42, you should complete the Bonehelm quest and the Icarus Cape quest, and scroll both of them with 100% helmet for dex scrolls and 100% cape for dex scrolls. This should set you back a couple mil, so try to do this towards your late 40s, early 50s. This will set you up for around 90 accuracy, and with a sniper pill, could bump you up to around 100 accuracy with only 30 base dex. I think this is easily obtainable if you slowly accumulate all your gear over time. I left out earrings, primarily because those scrolls are just out of control right now in terms of price, so I recommend upgrading those last. Also, a quick note, I didn't talk about AP that much, but we're trying to keep base dex at level 30, and then just throw the rest of your AP into strength. Thanks everyone for watching. Please leave a comment if you found this guide helpful, and please subscribe for more Artale videos.